Hello and welcome to the Loughleys Bowling Club in Adelaide, the host venue for the 12th World Bowls Championship, and today it's the women's pairs final. It's a trans-Tasman affair as Australia take on New Zealand. For the green and gold, we have 22-year-old sensation 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 from the St John's Park Club in New South Wales. Kelsey is ranked number 6 in the world and is looking to add World Championship gold to her growing collection of international medals. When she was just 17, she won bronze in singles and silver in triples at the last World Championships. Her partner is Tasmania's Rebecca Quayle. The 24-year-old has only been on the world scene a short time and has triumphed in the SA International and Asia Pacific Championships. Rebecca, it's been a tough road to get to this stage. How are you feeling on the eve of this final?
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a long haul. Our aim all along was to try and make the final, and we've done that. So, we'll try our hardest this afternoon and see what it brings.
Kelsey, Kiwi's always hard to beat.
Absolutely. They're two world-class players, and we know they'll be bringing their A game today.
Over to the Blackjacks and have a look at the wealth of experience here. Val Smith is ranked number 3 in the world and already has World Championship gold when she won both the singles and pairs in 2008. And Jo Edwards is the number 1 player in the world at the moment. She has 3 World Cup singles titles and gold from the previous 2 World Championships. Well, ladies, congratulations on reaching this final. How are the nerves?
Oh yeah, they're always there, but hopefully keep them under control and it should be a cracking game.
A young opponent team, the Aussies, but they're very experienced in the big matches.
Yeah, they've been around for a while now. We've had a number of games against them to this stage, and they've been on fire this tournament, so we know we're in for a good game.
And joining me in commentary, Julie Keegan. And Julie, this Kiwi side on paper, very experienced. Does that give them an edge?
Well, I think the only edge they probably would have over the Australian girls is that they have played on a number of occasions together, whereas the Australian girls, they're relatively new outfit.
They met earlier in the tournament. Australia was victorious. Does that give them an edge in today's match?
Psychologically, I think it would be a little bit of an advantage for our girls, and they've finished very well in the last few stages of their sectional play. So it's always in the back of New Zealand's mind, I think, that they have had that loss on the way through.
Please put your hands together.
Perfect conditions for this women's pairs final. Australia and New Zealand from the Loughleys Bowling Club in Adelaide. Beautiful afternoon. And all to play for. 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 in control of the mat. And even though, Julie Keegan, this is a young Australian team, they do have plenty of experience. Kelsey, just 22 years of age, made her international debut as a 15-year-old.
Yes, Mark. Kelsey's basically regarded as one of the veterans in the team at the moment. She has a great wealth of experience under her belt, having played singles for Australia for a number of years now, so she's a very competent player.
Well start, mate. Well done.
Nice weight to start
Perfect.
with her yellow bowls. This is Val Smith. These two teams did meet earlier in the tournament, and it was a victory for the Aussies in round 1, 17-11. In fact, the Kiwis have lost 3 matches in this tournament so far. The Australians just the one. Both teams lost to South Africa. They'd be cursing that they're not into the final.
Yeah, they'd be really kicking themselves if they're watching this.
Great shot, mate. Well done.
A terrific start here from 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺. The first bowl from Val Smith was a real rangefinder, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of good starters there from Kelsey, so that'll definitely settle any nerves that she does have out there.
Track mate.
Bit of weight on this one too from Smith. Good line.
And again, mate.
Apology almost the moment it left the hand of 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺.
Track was good.
You can see why.
Looking better here from Val.
You can't do much better than that, I suppose, than trail the jack with 2 of your first 3. Build a bit of confidence there. Sunny day in Adelaide. Just a nice, gentle, cooling breeze. As this green gets more of the sun, it will speed up a bit. As this bowler's tracking.
Good second, mate. Well done.
Kept going, that one, didn't it?
Yes, it really ducked across the head there. I really think this game will be a game of, you know, whoever the lead can get onto it first will be a big advantage. It's just like playing 2 games of game of singles up front for these players. Val and 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺 are both well-known singles players within their own right, so they'd be just looking at it to play a game of singles against themselves.
Run your little heart out. Come, mate.
It doesn't matter how experienced you are or how many times you've represented your country. I would imagine that it would be hard to get that bowl out of the hand in the first end of a World Championship final.
Yeah, I think so. It's probably takes you a couple of ends to really get into the groove of things and just forget about all the crowd there and the cameras out there on you and just relax.
Outside the peg, so that's out of play, picked up by 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺. Certainly the green has quickened up. I think even since their practice ends before it started, seems to be drying out noticeably. This is a pretty good line too.
This is looking better here from Beck.
Come on, back.
Terrific stuff from Rebecca Quayle.
Same bowl.
One.
Same bowl.
Yeah, same bowl.
On the backhand, Edwards here. She can trail the jack there. Pretty much all Kiwi bowls there, aren't they?
That's right. They've got the pack there waiting, but
Come on, bud.
Val's liking the look of this. Just going to slip by.
Great.
Another good catcher there, though, waiting.
She's not mucking around here, Rebecca Quayle. Her second last bowl. She needs to get that jack away if she can from those Kiwi bowls, doesn't she?
Yeah, probably ideally Beck would have probably want to finish the other side, you know, just
Yeah.
amongst those bowls or just trail the jack
Couple
herself.
seconds.
Jack's not far away from the out of bounds peg either if it gets a bit of a touch. First end could be killed here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right there, bud.
It didn't come back much at all.
No, just get outside that line there and it's just seemed to be hanging out there on the backhand going away.
That's out of bounds, so that's out of play now. It shows you how close that jack is there to being out of play. The Aussies hold one. That shot there to the right of the jack at about 3 o'clock is Rebecca Quayle's, but all those bowls behind there are the blackjacks.
Yeah,
This is the last bowl for Beck.
Beck really needs to get another close one because could be vulnerable, that bowl. Good bowl here from back.
Now 2. There's a chance here the Kiwis are going from 2 down to being maybe 3 or 4 up.
Yeah, it's definitely on there now, and that bowl sort of sat out there. It's given Jo a good guide, but
She hasn't.
don't think she's
Not gonna get it
reached.
there. She's not going to get it there, is she?
She'll be disappointed with that one.
Start, girls. Keep it going now.
Well, there's a great start for the Aussies. 2 shots at the first attempt, and after the first of 18 ends, Australia lead 2-0.
Come on, girls. Come on, up. Good start,
Another
mate.
good
Well
opener
done.
there from Kelsey.
Shorty's end chosen here by the Australians. Would they go out with the set plan to say, right, if we have control of the mat, we're going to change it up? Or do you go out and just see what happens?
No, they'd go in with a game plan. They would have sat down and worked it out, and they know this opposition very well, so they know what the Kiwis like. But generally, I think our girls will probably play to their own strengths, and if that's not working, you know, we change things. So.
Come on, girls. Come on. Up. Good, mate.
All right. Just a yard, that. Yeah, it's a lovely track, bud.
Again,
Yeah,
buddy.
mate.
A little bit behind,
Right
won't
track.
hurt. Stay up.
Didn't quite get there.
Yeah, won't go straight.
Yeah, bud. Better. Yeah, shot, buddy.
Nice correction there from Val Smith.
Turn yours on, Flirty. Get round to theirs, real good.
How important is the chemistry in pairs?
Very important, yeah. You've got to just know each other's, you know, not only their personality, the shots that they can play, and you know, you've got to get on with the person, and these girls get on really well.
Yeah, very good, mate. Well done.
Great shot there from Kelsey.
Spot on.
And almost
Spot on,
a
yeah.
sigh of
Get on the
relief.
back. You got a real good second, mate. Hold on, mate. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
They do have 3 back bowls there, the Kiwis, which could well come in handy at the back end of this
Yeah,
end.
that's right. Beck was calling for Kels to get that one in there, which he's got that one just behind the jack, which could come in really handy as well.
That's a handy start. Good. Still
quite
there, mate.
reach
You
there.
can still slip past that and sit on the blue. The pass is good.
Shot Kelsey's calling there. She's trying to sit that blue bowl, which could make 4 shots. And if she misses, she's finished in a good home there just for a bit of cover.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
It's building to being
Well played, Beck. That's perfect.
good
Great shot.
That's perfect
game
position
here
there.
for the Aussies.
Okay, Joe.
Important bowl here for Joe Edwards. Came up short last bowl and a little bit of breeze picking up. I'd love to give Rebecca Quayle something to think about, but I think this has come up short again. Shake of the
Actually, a pretty
head.
good guide for you. Only need a few rolls, 2 rolls on that, you bring them all in.
Forehand now from Rebecca.
Right. Come on back.
Very close.
Good.
Joe Edwards has played her backhand every bowl so far. She's going to stick with it.
Don't think she'll be short with this one.
It's not turning, is it, Julie?
No.
Well, it leaves her options with 1 bowl to play. It's pretty much attacking the jack. And so what has Rebecca got to put one behind here?
Well, Beck's got one there
She's got
behind.
2.
2 behind the jack. So I think we're pretty well placed. She'll be just trying to draw another one on the forehand in here.
There's our marker, Angela Watson from Somerset in England. She'll be doing it tough in the heat today. Last bowl here at the second end for Rebecca Quayle. Bit of weight to it.
Trying to play onto that front yellow one of Kelsey's and pop that blue one out for a count, but just a little bit wide.
Just one, eh? Just.
One.
Joe will play more positive now, looking for the bowl or the trail of the jack.
Deceptive from up here. It looks like it's more than 1, but down on the green, they believe it's 1, and she hasn't really been anywhere near the jack, Joe Edwards, in this end until when it counts, and just overran it. It is 1 to the Aussies, so they've won the first 2 ends of this women's pairs final. After 2 ends, it is 3-0 Australia over New Zealand.
One down there.
This is Kelsey Cottrell's mother, trying to protect herself from the sun. And watch your daughter. I thought that jack was going to finish a short end, but it just kept going, didn't it?
Yeah, the paces of the green has definitely quickened up.
Made up.
Nice, Willie.
I think it will get quicker as the game goes along as well.
Your weight spot on, mate. Yeah, you'll get it with your next one.
Good, mate. Well done.
Nice
Well
spot on,
played.
bud.
Ugh. It's back on that.
You wait through all good again. That was good, bub.
You get it, buddy.
Val's just failing to try find the line down there at the moment, whereas Kelsey's just seems to have picked it straight away.
Come on, Kels, hold.
She's done it again.
Hold. Good, mate.
She's got the wrong side of the jack, but
On the middle, bud. Wait, perfect on both.
she's been there or thereabouts with most of her bowls so far, Kelsey. And really putting the pressure on Val Smith. I think she likes this one a bit more.
What a shot, mate. Shot, Smithy. Very good.
Mate, you draw that. All right, mate.
Two goes, mate.
That's the worst bowl of the day so far for Kelsey.
Yeah, gave herself a little slap for that one.
Well, it's your best line, I think. Val. Come on, mate. Come on, bud. Shot, buddy.
It's been proven again here by Val Smith. It's not how you start the end, it's how you finish it, isn't it?
That's right. The advantage of having 4 bowls straight.
Now it's up to Rebecca and Joe. So 2 good bowls in a row there from Val Smith, giving the Kiwis a little bit of an impetus in this end. Third of an 18-end final. It was nearly good, wasn't it?
Very close there from back. Good attempt.
Oh, sit down. Run into it. Hey, just down.
Hey, come to good home, Joe. Mate, not far away.
It's the first forehand of the match from Joe Edwards.
Quick, mate.
She knew she had too much pace on that there, Rebecca.
Beat yours by that, and you'll count. Run hard, bud. On a great track, Joe.
Looks all right to go, that, mate.
If you can say it, yeah, anything under the black's good.
Some weight here. Needs to collect something. It's online. It's got the jack in the ditch. Shot to the Aussies and maybe more. I think the 2 back bowls belong to Rebecca 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶. And it is 3. This is always a tough shot, isn't it? To get close to a marker rather than the jack. And Rebecca's touching bowl in play is not far away either.
I think they'd be just looking for a good second shot here. Not try and get too close. You don't want to lose your bowl in the ditch because they're currently 3 down at the moment.
She's done well.
Good, bud.
Saved 2 shots there. Space here for 𝘱𝘱𝘴𝘦𝘯𝘵 to...
Sorry, mate.
No, she doesn't like it.
Fine.
Too much on it? Yep. Needs to be absolutely perfect from Jo Edwards to salvage this. She's giving it a good crack.
Certainly
She's giving
is.
it a great shot. This is a magnificent attempt, and wow, it may be a measure. It may be that she's got the shot. He said it had to be perfect. It just about was and may well be. They're going to have to measure.
Yes, Val wants a measure.
To the jack it is, but like you say, it's got to go over the down on the bank, doesn't it?
Normally the one in the ditch will beat the one, because with the measure you're having to come up and over that bank to get to the one on the green. So we normally slightly favour it, the one in the ditch.
The one man that's watching on very eagerly is the Australian coach Steve Glasson. He's downstairs with Andrew Holmes.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Steve joins us, and as we wait for the measure here, Steve, your initial reactions, it's very early on the match, but what are your thoughts on the first 3 ends?
Yeah, well, I think it's an ideal start for us. I mean, getting off, Australia gets one there, but getting off to a good start, especially playing the defending champions. So, you know, we've got a relative novice in 𝘱𝘱𝘴𝘦𝘴. You know, it's the biggest match of her life. So I think this is a very good confidence boost to start off so strongly.
And they have settled well?
Oh, absolutely, straight away. I mean, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶 be doing her job. Beck's been backing her up, and that's typical of their game plan. So, you know, very happy early, but there's a long way to go yet.
And the warm conditions and not much wind will certainly suit Beck and 𝘗𝘳𝘰, won't it?
Oh, you would think so. I mean, they're acclimatised to this, especially 𝘗𝘳𝘰, you know, coming from sort of the East Coast, and 𝘱𝘱𝘴 play so much on the East Coast. So the conditions are good, and I'm expecting a very tight game. I mean, Val and Jo to be very well respected. They're a great pair.
All the best.
Thanks, mate.
Full marks there to Jo Edwards for forcing that to a measure. That was an extraordinary effort.
Brilliant shot.
4-0 after 3 ends. They couldn't have asked for a better start, the Aussies.
Good starter, mate. Weight's perfect.
Yes, Lily. Track, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. All you got. All you got. Yeah, good start, bud. On the feet.
The greens are definitely freeing up there, Mark. That bowl you just see running onto the jack there, and
Looked like it was going to stop well short, didn't it?
certainly did.
One's good, mate.
That's all, bud. Good. Track again, mate. Come on. Come on. Oh, mate. Great track. Good stuff.
Duck under. Sorry, mate. Good second now. Good.
Yeah, mate, your last one's at a metre.
First end so far in this final that Kelsey hasn't been able to put Val Smith under pressure. Found in the first 3 ends, Kelsey's always been there or thereabouts, and it's been Val that's been chasing her.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, drop a yard. Counting to here, bub. Big drop. Foul. Foul. Yeah, well played, mate. Go Vals. Good stuff, buddy.
Great bowl there from Val.
Kelsey a little bit disappointed with her 4 efforts there and apologising to her partner. But it shows the point you're making before about, you know, the lead getting off and putting some pressure on the opposition. And that was the first time, I think, really in this match that Kelsey hasn't had her opponent on the back foot. And now it's up to 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 to see what she can do. Playing a bit of weight here. And if it gets a bit of luck, which it did,
Good one, Joe.
still a shot. 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺's mum looking on. Looks like a mum, doesn't she?
We're looking just over the draw now, trying to slip under for the ball. That's all right.
Really out of speed too, Joe. That's very good speed.
Something similar. Yours is third shot now.
Weight was all right.
Yeah.
There's 2 in a row there from Joe Edwards that didn't really come back much at all on that forehand side from the top end.
Yeah, I think they're just hanging that little bit out there on that forehand, coming back to the commentary box and just not bending. They're just got to pick the perfect line.
Like this. Oh, where's it ended up?
We still want to have it, Joe.
It's a measure. It's a long measure.
Probably a good shot though from Beck there. Just give yourself a lot more room to draw the shot.
Joe Edwards has been out there with the 2 bowls so far. She doesn't have to adjust a huge amount, does she?
She's just got to put a bit more weight on this, and she's got the line there spot on.
She dropped the head straight away, but she's following.
That's Joe's style. That's her style. She normally drops the head when she delivers.
And she delivers a great bowl there. So this is the final bowl of this end for 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺.
That looks like it's hanging out there.
Yeah. And heaps of room here.
I don't know if he's got this one here.
I'm just drawing it.
Yeah.
Heaps of room for Joe Edwards to pick up 3.
Beck's bowls failed to come back inbound, so just been removed from the rink. So Joe's just got to play the same bowl as she did last time and make it count. She likes it.
She's got a reason to like it as well. Is it going to roll out? Yes, it does. And there's at least 2. And after the domination of the Aussies in the first 3 ends, they only picked up 4 shots there, and all of a sudden, with 1 end, the Kiwis could be back to within 1. It is 3. It is 3 to New Zealand, and they're on the board, and they're back to within a shot. After 4 ends, it's now the Aussies leading New Zealand 4-3. Welcome back to the women's pairs final with Australia taking on New Zealand. This is the start of the 7th end.
What you got, mate? Bit more. Pretty handy start, buddy. Hold on.
Line's good, mate. Next one.
Not a lot, bud.
Defending champions, of course, Val Smith and Joe Edwards. 2008 victorious. Joe's looking to make it 3 in a row. 4, 8 and 12.
Little walk off there, yeah.
Be some sort of achievement.
Weight spot on.
Yeah, Joe's got a great international record. Always up there at the pointy end. Had that little break in 2010, didn't go to the Commonwealth Games in India. Has come back bigger and stronger.
Yeah, weight's pretty good, mate.
Weight's brilliant, bud.
They've opted to roll that longer length end once again, going in this direction, which seems to be working for them.
Oh, it's a bit of track, I think. Come on. Come on.
All right, you get a real good second.
Watching it intently. Kelsey Cottrell.
Hi, Kel.
Would like what she sees at the moment.
Good shot, mate. Well done.
Good second shot there from Kelsey.
Ready? Like it. Like it a lot, bud. Great bowls, mate.
And again, buddy. Yeah, very good, mate. Well done. Get it, mate.
Yard, mate.
Short and wide.
Down you come. Come on.
Close here from Beck.
Very nice, well done.
Still shot to New Zealand though.
I don't think Joe was real keen on playing that forehand down there.
A bit quicker.
Touch on yours.
Do I go quick at the blue, mate?
Yep, keep coming.
I swear it speeds up down there. Hey?
Got a nice kiss, but still a shot.
It's the same sort of shot. I mean, that helps now. You can probably get the split there onto yours. You know, put a touch more weight. Come on. Hold, 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 hold. Well played, Dan.
Brilliant shot there from Beck Quayle. Pulled the switch now, just drawing on the forehand, just trying to get a close one.
Beat these blues, Joe. Hello, mate.
Well short. So Rebecca Quayle has one bowl left
Maybe three.
and
Draw to mine's real good, isn't it?
Just draw the shot. Yep.
plenty of room to pick up another.
Yeah, she's just got to draw to a front bowl there to count. So.
I think so, but I left my measure on the bank again. Do you mind picking that up for me? I left my measure on the bank at the other end. Can you put that in your pocket?
Yeah, unfortunately for the New Zealand team there, that last bowl of Joe's changed that shot selection there that Beck made, allowed her to play more weight, get the inside edge and get both those bowls out.
This is tracking okay. It's tracking pretty well. It sits nicely.
Should be good enough.
It should be. That 3 is the call. And so Australia lead 8-5. It's a terrific bowl from Rebecca Quayle. It's given the Aussies a handy 3-shot buffer after 7 ends.
Genesis in 1998, the 𝘱𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦𝘯𝘵 portfolio.
Right, let's go.
Grown into a collection of fine wine.
Right on him, Kels.
And
As you can see here, most of the ends in this match have been in this range. The medium length 58%.
very pleased to recommend
And
𝘱𝘳𝘦𝘴𝘦𝘯𝘵 wine.
yet to really have a long one from the Aussies. The Kiwis have gone for a long one, but Australia are looking mainly for the medium ends and just the one short.
Line's good, mate.
A big yard, bud. Lovely track, bud.
Yeah,
All right, meter.
once again, we see coming down in this direction, Mark, just dropping that metre or so short there. Finding the line really well, but just creates a little bit of a problem for themselves for dropping those short bowls there coming this way.
This is a bit narrow, I think.
I'm done out. Weight's perfect, mate. Good.
Come on, bud. Come on, bud, all you've got, mate. Come on. Work hard. Yeah, good. Well done.
Good to change, mate. Beat that one. Come on, girls. Clear road now. Steady. Good effort, mate. Well done.
Hey, beat the last yellow, bub. Smithy, come on, bud. Oh, well played here. It's a cracker, mate.
Certainly is. Nice correction from Val Smith.
Good, mate. Second shot. Well done.
All right, sun goes, mate. Well,
In the area again here.
come on, mate.
Two great bowls there from Val Smith.
She certainly has found the line and the length.
Come on, babe. Hurry. Come on. Hurry.
Oh, did it touch? It just rolled away.
Great bowl.
Still shot to the Blackjacks.
Sneak past. It's all right there, bud.
Something similar, even if you get mine off the line's good. That's all right.
Yeah, it been that yellow into here. It's just been yours, really.
Nice for weight.
Yeah, could be handy there.
And what's going through
See it
Rebecca's
down there?
mind here?
Even if you got to the back one, the shot ball would fall over. Jack will go forward. Give it a chance down there.
Yeah, it's hard to get the shot on the forehand, so she's got more chances. You know, the bowl's sort of sitting on the run. She can push it through, coming down here on the backhand and stay for two.
Come on.
Line's good. I don't think she's got the weight.
Good try. Really?
Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that back one, even.
Short there. So last bowl here for Rebecca Quayle. She's watching it intently.
Come on back.
Very close.
Come on, hurry.
It's got to go.
Hurry back.
It's a great try. And
Great shot.
is it shot though? I think they're one. They think they're one down, New Zealand. Hard to tell in 2 dimensions here whether that bowl is shot or Rebecca Quayle's at 3 o'clock is shot. And 1 to the Aussies, the marker suggests. Bit of weight here. Is it online? It's close. It's hit her own bowl and pushed an Aussie one closer. So it's 1. Well, they may... Yep, they concede the Kiwis. It is 1 to Australia. And so the Aussies win back-to-back ends, and it is a 9-5 lead after 8 of 18 ends in this women's pairs final, the 2012 World Championships. Let's head downstairs. Here's Andrew Holmes.
Thanks, Mark. I'm with Meryl and 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺's mum. And are you a nervous mum watching 𝘗𝘳𝘰 play bowls?
Yes, I am actually. Yeah. Very.
They're doing very well at the moment. What about this opportunity for gold at the World Championships for her? Has she spoken about it much in the lead up?
Yes, she has. It's what she's wanted. You know, as you know, she's got the silver and a bronze, and yeah, she wants this bad.
And I mean, a whole lot to the whole family too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we all support one another, and yeah, that's what she wants. She works hard for it, so yeah, hopefully her and Beck will do it.
And the whole team have had a great tournament, 𝘗𝘳 included.
I think so. Yeah, there's been a few ups and downs, but I think generally they've played really well, and more to come.
Good luck. We'll let you go and watch the rest of the match.
Lovely, thank you.
Good.
Buddy.
Nervous mother there going back to a seat.
She would have been very nervous doing that interview too, because she hates cameras and speaking in public.
Good, 𝘗𝘳, well done. Good, mate.
Nice work there from 𝘗𝘳.
Your weight is spot on, bud. Good.
And again, buddy. Hi, 𝘗𝘳. 2 awesome shots, matey. Well done.
Yeah, wait till I go there.
Needs the jack or to sit on a bowl here.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Go on, mate. And again. Hold up, 𝘗𝘳. Hold up. Oh, oh. Good, mate.
31, mate. You beat your own. Good track, I think, mate. Come on. Lovely track, eh? Yeah.
From under that.
Well done.
The Aussies hold shot. Gee whiz, didn't New Zealand dodge a bullet there? They were down 4. Killed the end. Saved themselves a whole lot of grief, and this end is well and truly up for grabs.
That was good.
Yeah, mate.
Down the front.
Shot now to New Zealand. Bowler Val Smith being knocked close to the jack by partner.
Come on, back.
Oh, oh.
Well, finally back.
Well done, Rebecca Quayle.
Try and follow her down there.
Yeah, mate.
3 for the Aussies.
Put it in good position there too. It's much harder for New Zealand to get to now.
Clear road.
This is not going to get through in front, but it might come around behind.
A bit heavier.
Keep it, mate. Good trick.
That's probably their closest. 3 feet. Slip around it. Just gonna miss it. Oh, like
Wasn't much in it. Nearly got around it, but the Aussies.
Beat this bowl, that last bowl, Joe. Beat it there. You'll have the shot. Get the sin line.
The Aussies hold 3, but that did open up.
Definitely open it up now for Jo, and she's got a bit of a guide there now. She's just got to beat that one on the right for shot.
Good grass. Dropping now. Come, Joe. Run hard, babe.
Looking close here.
Run it out all the way. Oh, you've helped a lot, though.
Backhand here from Rebecca. She likes it.
She's looking for this ball. Oh,
And just
so
misses.
close.
Turn, mate.
Okay?
Just turn him.
Turn it. Just inside it.
Oh, I don't know.
Need a clear road.
Will it fit between the two?
Yeah.
Just a kiss.
One.
It is 1 to the Aussies. Only just. It was pretty tight. But that will make them feel a bit better after all the effort for that 9th end, which was 2 ends.
All right, keep it
They
going.
do come away with 3 straight ends to lead 10-5 halfway through this women's pairs final. South Australia is home to long summers, stunning beaches. Explore some of South Australia's 16 wine regions from the Barossa to 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺. The capital city Adelaide has history and elegance. Side by side, cheering crowds, high-octane adrenaline, the world's best cyclists, global music and many more amazing events that make up what a great state South Australia is. Welcome back to the 2012 World Championships from the Lockleys Bowling Club in Adelaide, South Australia.
Good starter, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶. Good.
Good, Val. Good a start, mate. Come on. All the way, bud. Brilliant.
Great opener there from Val again.
On 𝘗𝘳𝘰. Good shot, mate. Well done.
And there's the response from 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺.
Great goal, 𝘗𝘳.
Come here, far behind.
It's been a key so far in this final, hasn't it? Just when
Good again, mate.
Val Smith has got her bowls in the right area, 𝘗𝘳𝘰 has answered on most occasions. The only time she hasn't is when the Kiwis picked up those 3 shots in the 4th end.
Well done
On 𝘗𝘳𝘰.
again.
Right up. Right up. Up. What a shot, mate. Well done.
You wouldn't think you could fit a bowl through there from that distance, but she has.
You hit that, mate. Hey, you hit that.
Wait here for Val Smith, and she's missed by a fair way. I don't think she was ever comfortable there. Even if your partner tells you to do something, you've still got to be comfortable with it yourself, don't you?
That's right, yeah. You've got to trust each other, but 9 times out of 10, you just, you know, listen to what your partner says. And
Get the blue. Set the blue. Yep, good. Well done.
Still like that. Yeah, mate, you'll get it.
I think it goes back to that communication thing and the trust factor.
She's going again. This looks a bit better.
Shot, buddy.
Much better.
Brilliant. Great hit, mate.
Wow. That is just in play, isn't it?
Yeah, good hit there from Val.
This one? 𝘗𝘳𝘰? Yeah.
Well, now it's down to the skips.
It's almost like singles play, isn't it, between these two? And it is right on the edge, the jack, of being in play or out of play. You wouldn't think they could
It's right
touch
out,
it.
Yeah, and it's out in foreign territory. No one's sort of been out into that area, so
And this could go out of bounds.
it's going out.
It's going to be tough to get near it, isn't it? They have 3, the Kiwis.
Yeah, both skips opting to draw on the forehand, obviously thinking they can't get back far enough or get the bowl out far enough on the backhand. It's going to slip away as well, I think.
This is going to be a test of nerves for Rebecca Quayle. She's thinking backhand.
Yeah.
Play out there.
Better, yeah, just get under it.
Yep.
Yeah, by the looks of it, it's hard to actually nail the jack on that backhand, so they're looking just to sort of come under it and finish jack high to the right of the jack.
Good starter. That's the one we wanted. Well done.
It's well played.
On the side.
Yeah, mate.
That'll make her feel better, Rebecca, and now
Now Joe's pulled the switch.
Oh, yeah, she's got to try and make it stop. Very interesting end here, the 11th. Is that going to miss that?
Is she going to miss that front one? No,
Yes, she does, just. And
don't know.
still going, and shot now to New Zealand. Well played.
Beck will probably be trying to get round the outside of that bowl now rather than come under it. I'm thinking, just got to slip it on the outside. Oh, is she going to get it?
Hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Good, buddy.
It's passed. Well, it's set.
Got the jack.
It's hit the jack and trailed. That is a magnificent shot from Jo Edwards. And that is 2. And this is going to take some skill from Rebecca Quayle. I think the best she can do is save 1. She's going with some weight here. It's a long drive. It's online. It's terrific. And she's killed the end. That is outstanding from Rebecca Quayle.
Brilliant shot from Beck.
Wow. What an end that was for nothing.
The Kiwis will be thinking, well, what have we got to do?
Well, they did that to the Aussies in the 9th end. Feeling they need to win this one, New Zealand, just to steady the ship here. And
All right, right up. Good start, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥.
Check, bud. Come on, mate. Blue line, mate. For the big yard.
it's been a hard-fought final so far. The ladies have been on the green for nearly 2 hours, and we're only in the 11th end of 18. So let's head downstairs. Andrew Holmes has Steve Glasson.
Well, Steve, despite the margin being 7 shots, that last end we just saw, there's still plenty of life left in this one, isn't there?
Oh, there's plenty. I mean, New Zealand's a great champion team. They're the defending title holder, so yeah, there's a lot of life left in this, and the twists and turns that this game can take, albeit very quickly, come upon you in no time at all. So, you know, we've got a lot of work to do. We're in a enviable situation at the moment, but we've got to keep working away at it. And Rebecca just played a great conversion then to turn that around. So it's great, and the girls are up, and it's going to be an exciting finish.
The last time we just saw was a great tactical approach to the game by both girls, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were uncertain out the side of the green. You know, it is a little bit dicey out here on this end. So, but they both turned it over really well. So, you know, we're going to see some quality shots, and I think the further this match goes, the better it's going to get.
We've seen the girls string a lot of ends together just recently. How much or how important is that momentum for both these girls?
Oh, very. I mean, if Australia can probably win another 2 or 3 ends, they're really on the front foot, you know. So I think that's imperative at the moment. When they do suffer a loss, you know, keep it minimal and make the Kiwis chase all the way. That's the plan. So at the moment, they're doing it very well.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Andrew. Cheers.
It's about a foot behind the jack. Don't mind this at all either. Well played. Very good, Val.
Mate, I think you pick your sort of weight to hold it up under there, and even if you get out of the way.
I think Steve just hit the nail on the head there, Mark, when he said, you know, keep it tight and keep the Kiwis chasing. And, you know, when you've got that little buffer, that's what you've got to do.
Bit of weight here from 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶.
Come on, Kels, hold that. Hold that.
Good line, isn't it?
Great.
Well done. It is really hotting up this match.
Hold. Good.
Just rolled on a fraction, but not a bad reply there from Val Smith. And
Just that one.
once we get into the double figures for the ends and single figures for those remaining, you've realised that the finish line is not too far away, and that's 7 shots buffer. They can't let that get anywhere near double figures, New Zealand, you wouldn't think.
No, definitely not. You know, the New Zealanders desperately need to win an end. They've had the shots there, though, and, you know, to their credit, they have had the shots there, and the Australians have had to play the big bowls to get them off. A bit unlucky there.
Yeah, nice little covering count out here.
Shame you don't get points for hitting it.
There's definitely been a lot of movement on the jack, you know, and I think nearly every end there's, you know, it's moved. And
That's a good start up. Good that.
We got 2 seconds, Val?
Yes, we have.
Oh!
Go. Edge. Shot, buddy.
Well done.
great shot, Joe.
Only just out.
Kiwi's back in front.
She's there.
All right.
Might have to just ignore that, Joe, I think. I mean, you do have a clear track there, but I think you've played a couple down there. Just ignore that bowl.
Beck? Yeah, thanks, mate.
Down under. Yeah, mate.
Another counter.
They're really fighting hard here, the Kiwis, aren't they? Big bowl, this one.
Beck has played some big bowls under pressure, so
Come on, you're in the area.
`𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 likes it.
Hold up.
It's just hit the Kiwi closer.
One, good.
She's cut the count down, which is
There's
good
probably only one now.
for Australia.
Is it going to get there?
Good
Yeah,
bowl.
buddy.
Great bowl.
Oh, it's
Joe.
terrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, 2, mate.
2 to New Zealand. That gets them well and truly back in it, doesn't it? 12-7. It's the first end they've won since the 6th end. After 11, Australia lead by 12-7. With only 4 ends remaining, 5 the difference.
Right on him, mate. You do this.
Kiwis need multiple score on one of those ends. This is, I think, the longest end that 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘥𝘭𝘺 would have rolled, the jack.
Yes. They've just been
Hi, Kels.
normally short to medium, mainly medium length ends. Great start there from
Start,
Kelsey.
mate. Very good.
Covered. Shot, mate. Go, Daddy.
And again, Kelsey.
Been a battle between these two, hasn't it?
It's been a quality final. I think the bowls have been very good.
Good shot, mate. Well done.
Has been a great tussle up front between these two players. I think we did say it earlier on. They're both formidable singles players, and Val's still going in the singles over here in Adelaide.
Never know.
And again, Kelsey. To the cover.
Is this a must-win end for New Zealand?
I feel so. At this stage of the game, I think New Zealand need to win this end to have any sort of hope.
Yeah, very good spot there, mate. Well done.
Time's lovely, bud.
Haven't been any big multiples in the game. I think the highest scoring end was 3. So the likelihood of them picking up any more than something like that is very slim. I think Australia's just playing too solid to let a number drop.
Yeah, real good track, mate. Good.
If they can win this end, the
Okay,
Aussies,
Kelsey,
they
we'll
almost
touch
get
it.
in the position where they can defend from the last 3 and only concede 1 per end, don't they?
That's right. You know, you never want to sort of go into defensive mode, but it is a lot better feeling having that little buffer going into the last few ends. You just got to get bowls in the head and cover any danger.
Come on, Kels. Run him out.
Didn't this keep going?
Good, mate.
Yeah, your track's lovely, Val. That one goes good.
Four good bowls there from Kelsey, and you're never going to drop a big number when you've got lead bowls like that.
Well, it will mean too, as Rebecca has her first bowl from this end. It's not an issue for the bowlers there because they let go close to the shade, but it could be that the jack, when we come down to this end, that tree there will cast a shadow there or thereabouts where the jack is at the other end,
Yeah, it just
which makes it a bit harder to judge distance, etc.
Yeah, definitely. If you've got the shadows there when you're bowling in and out of that sort of shade, it is hard. Beck was a bit unfortunate there, just sat the bowl of Val's down.
That's it.
How could it fit through there?
Yeah. As they say.
If you put $1 million prize up and said, righto, I'll give you a crack at going through there without touching any bowl or the jack,
Yeah.
you couldn't do it, could you?
No, that's right.
Balls onto the jacks, probably.
The old saying, holes for bowls.
Down there if you're just playing with weight from here.
Is it going to go onto the jack? It's not going to go onto their bowl?
Well, it depends. Bit of both, really.
Play same as my last
Yep.
one.
a little bit more grass, eh?
There's a little bit more grass. Good go.
It's a great head here for Australia. New Zealand have only got one in there.
Pretty good effort. That's good.
What's it? Go, Val.
Very good weight.
It's a good guide. You sit on that. You got the shot. Little touch up.
Gives Rebecca Quayle something to aim at. Hasn't given it enough.
This is a big bowl here. Be careful not to touch that jack. Good looking line.
It's a terrific looking line.
And she's done it.
It will be shot. Or will it be two? It is two. Two to New Zealand. And they edge closer. Three the difference, three to play.
Go, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶. Get these three.
Wow, what an end that was. The women's pairs final will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to the 2012 World Championships. And number 16 is about to get underway here at Lockleys.
Come on, Val. Come on, buddy.
I'd still like to be in the Aussie shoes, though. They're playing well, and they do lead. But it's not who leads after 15 ends that counts.
Close here. Not ducking away Mr. Glenn, but good ball. Makes contact with her own. It's good.
Very good, buddy. Great shot.
Good shot anyway, mate, so you can stay there.
A little bit fortunate there. I think she was a little bit pacey. Just under the line, just missing that line fractionally.
Good effort, mate. Weight's pretty good.
Yeah, same goes, Val. Good. Kelly. We'll go with it. That's all right.
She'll take it.
So that far in front, mate. You can pick it. You know, yeah, you can slip between your two for a good second.
Once
Yeah, that
again,
helps, mate.
down
Well
there
done.
just hanging out on that
There they go.
backhand.
They play as if they're not
Failing
there.
to come back.
You get a roll out of there. You get round into here's good. Big finish. Big finish. Big finish. Oh, that's very good. That's very good, mate.
Looking a bit
Only
ugly
one,
now
mate.
for the Aussies.
Can
You know,
say fine
harder to
sign
get in
as
there.
well, but
Yeah, if you can see that, I don't mind you going for it. We're only one down now. Good home. Good spot. You've got there, mate. Well done.
Interesting. Joe will be trying to get another bowl in there just to really put the pressure on the Aussies here. If she could get in there and tuck that jack away.
Bit of weight on this.
Good lucky.
Still one.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Alright, buddy.
one. You'll step under and shoulder jack to the ball.
Huge few bowls here for Rebecca Quayle. She likes it.
She's close.
Oh, there wasn't much in that.
Down under. Clear road, bud. Clear road. Third.
They really need another bowl close and in the head. If Beck misses with this bowl, by running at it, they just leave themselves a wide open. Is she
Come on,
there?
mate. If you got the weight, you're close. Come on. Hold. Hold. Hold.
Good bowl.
Nice try. Still one to New Zealand though.
That just fell in. It's probably shot now.
The Aussie Bowl did.
Yes.
It did too. I was watching the bowl of Joe Edwards. I heard the murmur. Wow. What a time for it to happen too, because it was literally as Joe was releasing the bowl.
And I think Joe sort of saw that out of the corner of her eye too, and you could tell by her body language, I think, you know, she was halfway through the shot and committed and couldn't.
It's a measure. They're calling already for the umpire to come out.
Joe would have played a completely different shot.
Yep. Bell Smith looks resigned. Joe doesn't look too happy there either. I think they have the feeling that they've lost that shot. That is a critical moment. Backhand here from that Quayle. Got to be careful. She likes it though. And it just won't get there, but it may have touched the other bowl just a fraction more, but
New Zealand.
One to New Zealand, so the Kiwis survive. That is a huge moment there. I don't think either of the Kiwis expected that. And for the first time in the match, New Zealand have won back-to-back ends. And it is 2 the difference, 2 to play. That's a massive, massive moment there. And maximum length here too, Julie.
Yeah, good start, bud.
Almost maximum length. It was that far underneath that commentary box. I couldn't see the jack. It's not far off it.
Double him up, mate.
Just wondering that end, the 14th end where Australia held shot with 1 bowl to play for Rebecca, and they took that shot to go from 13-9 to 14-9, whether that changed their mindset at all, put them maybe slightly in a defensive mode as opposed to let's try and win it. Because since then, New Zealand have picked up 3 shots.
True, but I mean, there'd be nothing worse than playing the shot and then giving it away.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But it just shows the fine line, doesn't it?
That's right.
At stage they said, okay, we'll be 5 up with 4 to play. Well, now it's 2 up with 2 to play.
Great shot, Kels.
Good shot there from Kelsey.
Yours is a couple of feet, mate. You beat yours, you're close.
The defending champions giving up their title without a fight.
Very close here, Val Smith. She's drawn the shot.
She doesn't like it, Kelsey. Turned her back on it.
Mate. All right.
Stay there. You beat that one there, mate. Be real good. Big finish, mate. Big finish. Very good.
21, mate. You just beat yours,
mate.
you shot. You get it.
Well done, bud.
In the area, I think, here, Kels.
Come on, Kelso.
They're the ends that the Kiwis have rolled.
It's coming in nicely. Just through,
Great
but
effort, mate. Well done.
another good bowl in the head.
Georgia level, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Take the white side.
Speed's pretty good too, babe.
Pretty close.
Close here, Beck. Good shot from Beck Quayle.
Terrific effort.
Still close.
On, you're running.
Good line, it just
Something similar, names.
short on the weight.
Even though they lead by 2 with 1 and a bit to play, I just feel this is a must-win for the Aussies.
Yeah, you don't want to have to be going into the last end, having to win the end.
It's well short.
Yeah.
And to go into the last end, even if New Zealand pick up a shot here and it's won the difference, they will have won the last 3.
It is.
Yes,
A
they've
good
just
yard out.
got the
Probably a bit of a
momentum at the
yard.
moment, the Kiwis.
You around there?
Yeah, mate, play it. So you're trying to finish fractionally wide. Doesn't like being wide, does it? It's a running joke.
Nice, mate. You know, good. 5 feet will be good. Do you want to touch up?
Lots of room there.
Yeah, Beck's got to play a positive draw here because even if she sits on the shot bowl or touches that jack, if she can touch that jack and make 3 shots, it'll just bring the house down.
You're in the area.
There's only a weight to it.
She's very close. Very close to the jack. Oh,
Play it like it's not there. None of them are there, Joe.
Okay.
You just draw it. You'll probably track's just under yours. Get him a foot. You'll have another.
Now they favour, or Val Smith favours their bowl, but it's hard to see looking at that, but we've been caught out like that before.
more weight on this, but don't know. Is she going to...
Well,
Fell the wrong way. A few butterflies there, no doubt, despite his experience. Hand signals. Huge moment in this final, isn't it?
Beck draws this. This is the winning shot.
It could well be. Does it have the legs though?
Yes, she's close.
Will it get there? Will it get there? It does. Magnificent effort from Rebecca Quayle. They've certainly got one. They will go into the final end at least at least leading by 3 and maybe more, and that will be huge. They need a chock here to stop this.
Are you happy to take those two out?
Yep.
That's the biggest shot of the match.
Maybe, arguably, the biggest shot of Rebecca Quayle's career.
Yes. How's your heart rate, Beck? Big sigh. One.
Just the one. That is still a huge result for the Aussies. 15-12, 1 end remaining. They need 3 to send it to an extra end, New Zealand. And they have done that before. They did it in the 4th end. They won 3. But only twice in this final have we had a 3-shot end. They've shortened the end to the Aussies from the last effort where the Black Jacks really lengthened it.
A good opener here from 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶.
What a start, 𝘗𝘳𝘳. Well done. A great start, mate.
24 years of age, Rebecca Quayle. 22 years of age, 𝘗𝘳𝘰 Cottrell. Up against the defending champions. And Jo Edwards looking for 3 consecutive world titles in pairs.
Oh, good. Again, buddy.
So what a victory this would be.
Fantastic.
Not there yet, though. Talk about the nerves in the first end. What about the nerves now in the last end when you lead by 3? I'd be struggling to pick the bowl up.
Come on, Kels.
Yet 𝘗𝘳𝘰 Cottrell is just
What a shot, mate.
Brilliant.
See you, mate. How's Canberra?
I think it's the went around it. You didn't touch it. No.
Got a cunning plan.
Yeah, same sort of thing, mate. You know, anything this side of the line's pretty good.
Yeah, don't fatten that target up. Just, you know, split those bowls. Nothing too close.
Mate, up. Up. Good. Well done.
Good there.
Jack's good.
𝘗𝘳𝘰's mum. She just can't handle any more of this.
Jack again, mate. Good.
Yeah, get one back here, mate. Awesome, mate.
Well, her job is done now. 𝘗𝘳𝘰 Cottrell, she hopes anyway.
Yeah, good. Well played.
Up against Rebecca Quayle, 24 years of age from Tasmania.
Good. That's good, mate. Perfect.
That's perfect there.
One to the Aussies. Jack's out in the open. There's not too many Kiwi bowls over there, though.
No. Got the next three, but that's a pretty good one here from Beck. Great bowl, Beck.
Toucher as well. And she's come up with an absolute pearler, Jo Edwards. And it is now 3 to New Zealand. Bit of space here, though, for Rebecca
A lot of
Quayle.
room for Beck. And she has got 3 bowls left. Oh, two.
About leave a gap. Yeah, like it.
One down.
One down.
One down now.
Hold, hold, hold.
And just missed. That may be as close as you get to winning a World Championship. Now, what do the Aussies do? This could be the biggest bowl of her career. One end after
I
the
think the
previous
last one
biggest
was.
bowl of her career.
She's played some great bowls throughout the final, Beck. Some big telling bowls.
Absolutely. This looks good too. It's on a great line. It's a wonderful.
Perfect bowl. Is it 2?
One and a measure. The marker suggesting.
Shot, Joe.
So the only option for them is to kill the end, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's is it 3rd shot, that last one of Beck's? Possibly. So she's...
They got one. They got one. I'd say 1, and the black one at the top there.
2, yeah. And
So
Beck,
just one,
and Beck,
yeah.
Beck's bowls in for 3.
For 3, for
So
the 3rd
she
shot.
really needs to
Kill it?
get the jack and kill it. Unless she thinks she can get off the inside edge of that, follow through onto the other bowl.
Well, it's with crack, isn't
Oh,
it?
too right. Too right. You happy?
Yep.
Oh, that would be the miracle shot, wouldn't it? To hit that top bowl at the right angle to come back, miss the jack,
Finest edge
and
through
pick up
and follow.
another one.
That's right. And even if she gets the jack on the way through, it could possibly kill.
This is it. She's won the last 2 pairs titles at the World Championships, Jo Edwards. This to see if she can make it 3 in a row. How nervous are all bowlers? Here it comes. It's missed it. And there it is. 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 and Rebecca Quayle have won the World Championships, and at the age of 22, 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺 now has bronze, silver and gold at World Championship level. The 24-year-old and the 22-year-old are world champions.
And we have new champions.